Hello? Hello? Hey, can you guys hear me? So you might be wondering, hey, Octo, what the fuck is this music? Well, this is the Alvin and the Chipmunks punk album, but slowed down half speed. And for some reason, it's fucking awesome. So, I don't know why it's so good, but that's what I wanted to listen to. So here we are. Okay, let's see if we can get this set up. Okay. I can't, for some reason, I can't fucking get, my orientation right. So there's always going to be a little bit of the keyboard here. But that's just because the size of my desk is very small. I suppose I could move everything over a little bit. Nah, that might not work. But hi, everybody. Hi, what's up? How are you? I wanted to work more on this today, because it's Friday. We're very accepting. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Zeke. What's up, dude? How are you? Okay, so I want to work on this part because I need to figure out why it won't cover right. How are you guys doing? Happy Friday, by the way. Glad it's Friday. Long week. Longer next week. Oof. That sucks, though, when you're like, it's been a long week, but next week is fucking worse. What's up, everybody? How are you? Hey, Doppel. How's it going? Had a stressful day? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's
Your
rock.
evening is better. Hey, Brian Bibiano. Thank you so much for this for the 2 months. How many figures have we finished on stream so far? Technically 0. But that's because this particular model takes a very long time. At least for the way I want to do it. Yeah, dude! What's up, Julian? I'm a huge Warhammer fan. I have been forever. Well, since like 4th grade. Yeah, dude! Wait. Don't tell me. Julian, I have a feeling you play... Okay. Dark Angels. That's my guess. No, I don't really see you as a... Maybe I don't see you as a Space Marine. Should be obvious? Eldar? Eldar, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I was like... because I don't know, I had a Space Marine... I had a Space Marine vibe at first, but I guess it didn't really work. How was Dark Angels were my sub though? Okay, all right. See, I had a good eye. This is Dio. This is the Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipmunk Punk album, but slowed down half speed. Dude, Eldar are cool. Have you seen their new stuff? They're so good this edition. One of the models I always wanted to paint but never got around to was the Forge World Eldar Avatar model. That thing is so cool. Oh, Howling Banshees? Howling Banshees are actually insane.
Heaven or hell. Duel.
Hey!
Let's rock.
Trun Wildcat. Trun Wildcat, thank you so much for the 4 months. Oh, was 6th? I didn't play 6th. I played 2nd, 3rd, 4th. And then I didn't play 5th or 6th, and then I played 7th, and now we're on 8th. Oh, Tetsu Kame Kami, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you for coming by and telling me that. I appreciate it. Let's see. Do I have any finished models out here? Let me see. Here's one. I've showed this off before, but let me see if I can focus up on this boy. So this is the color scheme I'm working with. This is what the finished color scheme is. Don't drop it this time? Yeah, look, I'll try, okay? I still gotta fix that. Some historical miniatures? Ooh. You know, I never really messed around with that. You know, when I was in 6th grade, I had a tutor, and her husband, did the historical miniature stuff. Like, he did, like, Revolutionary War, miniatures. So, you know, like, the red coats, the British soldiers and things like that. It was actually pretty awesome. He had a lot of them. He's really good, too. They have Craft World Codex now.
You're growing a mustache? It looks great.
Hey! Harper, what's going on? How are you? Happy 25. What's up, Harper? Thank you so much for the 25 months. Holy cannoli. It's been a while, dude. I hope you're doing well. In the donut shop. Wow, they have a Craft World Codex now? Do they? The last... Well, okay, so here's the other thing you should know. Eldar are not called Eldar anymore. They're called Eldari. Aeldari. A-E-L-D-A-R-I. They actually changed the name. Being over sick for like a full month? Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Never-ending cold. Oh, my God. Are you okay? Was it the flu, or was it just like a bad cold? I'm glad you're feeling better. But yeah, they changed the name of them now. They're just called Aeldari. They're actually hella good now. Super bad head cold. Oh, I'm sorry. Those are the worst. I really hate those. At least with like the flu, when I got the flu, I was sick for like 6 days, and I was like hella sick, but then I was like done. I was just like, I'm over it. But the worst are colds that last a long time, because you're just like annoyingly sick for that long. I hate that shit. On the plus side, my statue of Merrick from Yu-Gi-Oh! Arrived. Oh, nice! That's right, Yugi. Good old Merrick. When I was in Japan for EVO, I saw a Joey statue that I really wanted, but it was really expensive. It's one of the heads. Is it an Ahegal face? Decided to read some new lore. I had the codex before this. Julian, here, I'm gonna link you an article. If you're interested. Oh, Ayandin? That was the Wraithguard, right? Hold on. Let's see. Here, I'm gonna... You had a Wraith Knight? Oh, dude, Wraith Knights are cool. They're really good, too. Hang on. Here we go. That should be it. Yep. That gives you a good breakdown. I miss playing, too. I love playing Warhammer. I grew up playing, like, miniature tactics games. We would go to Air Traffic in the mall. I don't know if any of you guys ever had an Air Traffic. It was like a kite and juggling store. It was like a hobby store, but they also carried Warhammer. And that's where I would get all my stuff. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Hey, Prodigal! Whoa! Holy cannoli! Harper!
Oh my God, JC, a bomb!
Whoa! Okay. Holy crap. Prodigal, thank you for gifting that sub to Dragon99. And Harper, thank you for those, that 5 sub gift bomb. Thank you for gifting that to Sundance Hades, Brexmania, beautiful dude, Julian, thank you. And, Vinezion and Hoppit95. Thank you, Harper. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, dude. And Prodigal, thank you as well. Thank you, guys. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. And also, I hope you're going to have a great weekend. I have a potluck tomorrow. And, Ash's grandma is making flan for us to bring. I love flan. Potlucks are dope? Hell yeah. I know I love flan. Harper, are you still playing Fallout 76? Because I saw you posting about it a lot, but... I don't know, I kind of want to get another perspective on that game. Because a lot of people sort of were giving it shit, but... I mean, if you're enjoying it, then... That's good. Would you ever stream a 40k battle? I've been having a ton of fun, honestly. You know, as much as I saw about that game, that, like, people weren't liking it, I actually saw a lot of other, like, equal stuff where people was like, I really like this game. I was like, that's fine. But there's so many games to play. Yeah, that's fair. Julian and I should have a 40k battle, and then I should stream it. I should get one of the backpacks. Julian, you should come up to the Games Workshop store in Glendale. And then we should have a battle, and I'll live stream it. I'll do it from the store. You gotta get your army. Yeah, dude. Bethesda does seem to be determined to shoot themselves in the foot recently. I think the whole thing with the bag was a big misstep on their part. Hey, Mariah. Welcome. Good morning from Japan. Ohio. Ohio gozaimasu. Is that good enough? Did I say it right? Get that Games Workshop sponsorship? I wish. I have a lot of models I want to paint, so I'll just send them a list. Egyptian Terminator skeleton. I really love that the rule where they came back used to be called "will be back," but then they had to change it, I think, for copyright reasons. Now it's just called reanimation protocols, which isn't as cool. Bethesda looked at Blizzard's fail and then saw Old Mabir. The thing is, I still do really like Bethesda as a publisher. I think the games they publish are wonderful. For them, like, you know, what was it? What's the game I played? Dishonored. Dishonored was awesome. And Doom 2016? Yeah, Bethesda as a publisher is great. I think their games that they publish are phenomenal. I just think I don't know. So here's my thought on that situation, right? Dude, I'm playing Doom 2016 right now. I love it. Dude, the music is so good. The music in that game is so good. Hey, what's up, Miss Tweetums? It gets me super hype. It pumps me up. Plug that into Guilty Gear, honestly. Plug all that music in. But as I was saying, New Wolfenstein? Exactly. I think they need to reduce their scale. Honestly, here's my thought on the situation. Not that anybody asked. But, I think the problem is that their games, the scale is so big that they have trouble bug testing so much of it. Because there's so much to fucking do. Like, if they just reduce the size of the games a little bit so that they could really hone in and, like, fine-tune everything within the game, I think they'd make incredible games. I think there would be no problem. I would take, like, less content for a more stable experience. Squats are the best 40k race? I mean, sure. Once they start existing again. 40 most slice life webcomic called Bolter to Kokoro? No, I'll check it out. Bolter to Kokoro, I love it. Okay, that's looking good. See, the thing is, this is going to be covered anyway, eventually. Been sucked into Heroes of the Storm, Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I haven't even been able to play Smash yet. Oof. Man, I think it's a bummer that they're... So, the thing... They made an article about Heroes of the Storm, I think it was yesterday, where they're gonna... Are they stopping the esports support for it? Or what are they doing? I guess I didn't understand what the article was. So they're just not gonna do esports with it anymore, huh? You know what? Yeah, no more esports and taking devs and moving them to other games? That's too bad. I actually liked Blorm. Isn't really a focus anymore. That's too bad. I actually really liked that. I thought Blorm was fun. Sorry, I call it Blorm, just as a force of habit. One does exist in one of the side games. Well, they're doing better than the old ones, which aren't even around anymore. HOTS is the first MOBA I've ever actually liked and tried most of them. Nice. Less updates and events. That's too bad. I mean, it was actually kind of crazy if you think about it. They were pumping out those updates. Like the character updates and stuff. Ooh, I know what we can listen to after this. Gotta get more devs for Diablo Immortal. You can't see me, but I'm rolling my eyes. Knee deep in Total War games. Oh yeah, I love the Warhammer Total War. I thought Warhammer was fucking awesome. I actually haven't played the expansion yet. Hey, Marilia, thank you so much for the 101 bits. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the stream. That really means a lot to me. And thank you, everybody, for supporting the stream and checking me out. Vampire Counts and Tomb Kings, they're my favorite. I'm a big fan of both of those. In fantasy, I played Vampire Counts. I really liked Vampire Counts. I messed with Skaven a little bit, but they weren't really my bag. I wanted to try dwarfs, but I didn't like the non-mobility of the army. It was really hard to play like an army that was basically entrenched and didn't move. Shit. Ooh, I fucked up. Hold on. Underhive game, which is basically why I'm getting into it for the squat. Also, Underhive is about gang wars, and the gangs are cyberpunk. Oh, so it's like Cyberpunk 2077, but in the Warhammer 40k universe. Oh, man, lizardmen were cool, too. Fucking slan, dude. Harper, are you... Is this a nostalgia song for you? You showed up. Awesome, Necrons. Thank you, Mad Hippie. I appreciate that. In the Great Chipmunk Adventure. Oh. I'm gonna have to do highlights pretty soon. You remember Barrett's advice? Don't fuck up now.
Little bits.
Fun question. If there was to be a Warhammer fantasy movie trilogy, what would be the plot? Who would direct? Who would act?
Dio, thank you for the 100. Oh, that's a tough question.
Barra, #charity.
Hey, Dio. First of all, Dio, thank you for the 100. And to Crazy Beggar, thank you for the 100. Oh, man, that's a toughie. Okay. If there was a Warhammer Fantasy movie trilogy, what would be the plot, who would direct, and who would act? I would want it to be Gotrek and Felix, personally. I would want it to be Gotrek and Felix. And who would direct it? Oh, man, that's tough. Ooh, I don't know. Guillermo del Toro. Fuck it. Karl Franz is a bitch. Ooh, man. Don't let the Empire hear you say that. You know, it's funny. What was the mode in Total War where you could play, like, everybody, and, like, everybody was versus everybody? Taika Waititi? Oh, yeah. 100%. That's really good. And they're both played by Flight of the Conchords. Jermaine Clement and, the other guy. Rhys Darby as Gotrek. Lady, I'm a dwarf, see?
Little bits.
Listen, Wayne June as narrator 100% #charity.
Thank you, the Crazy Beggar, for the 100. I appreciate that. Sequel hook that hints at the Skaven being the sequel villains. Let's see.
Deek.
Harper, thank you for the 69 for charity. Thank you, Harper, for the 840 for charity, as well as the Titus and Yuta. That's always a good one.
#charity.
Thank you so much. You know, it's funny, I'm always like, this will be a relaxing stream. And then I keep forgetting that I have these alerts. I'll never get tired of that sound. I want you to know, Harper, people have asked me to retire Octoha 2, and I was like, no. Harper likes that emote too much for me to ever retire it.
Duel 2. All or nothing.
The Crazy Beggar, thank you for the 7 months. Hey, lucky 7. Hey, it's still around. It's not going anywhere. Okay, that should be pretty good. That should be pretty cool. That should be pretty good, I think. Do I need to do any more of this? So basically the look I'm going for on my on my Necrons is like a porcelain. It's like Jeremy Irons voice acting Archaon the Everchosen and CG him like Thanos. Ooh, that'd be cool. Man, Archaon is so much cooler than Abaddon. Abaddon fucking sucks. Has Abaddon ever done anything right? The Octosay emote looks hilarious. Thanks. If you combine it with Ice Cold, it's really good. Abaddon is a bitch. Yeah. Abaddon's never done anything helpful in the entire 40k universe. Porcelain Necrons? Yeah, it's sort of the theme I was going for. So snowy. So snowy. God, number 1 mouth is too good. Wait, put number 1 mouth between Octo Nani. Yeah, there we go. It's the angry eyebrows. My favorite emote forever be this Sonic one. Whose is that? Oh, that's really good.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings
are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because humans don't care what humans think is impossible. Cernia!
It's time.
Cernia, thank you for the $100 donation. Jesus Christ, dude. Thank you. Holy crap. What's up, Cernia? Welcome. How are you? Thank you for that incredibly generous... Hold on, 1 second here. Cernia, thank you so much. Did you win the lottery or something? Jeez. Holy crap, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Wasn't that the first? It used to be, but it got to be a little much. Thank you so much. Vulcan is the best Primarch? Yeah, oh yeah, I agree. I think the Salamanders are my favorite Space Marine chapter. Necrons, yep. Thank you so much. Dude, Cernia, thank you. I really appreciate that. What is this? This is, well, it's amazing, first of all. But specifically, it's the Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipmunk Punk album, but slowed down to half speed. I thought it'd make good painting music, you know? Just realized I still need to finish beating Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Let's Go Eevee, and another game of Persona 5? Well, another game of Persona 5 goes a little quicker. If you're doing, were you doing New Game or New Game Plus? If it's New Game Plus, it goes a little faster. But
Heaven or Hell. Duel.
Hey!
1-1. Let's rock.
Thank you so much, Fortune's Black, for the 9 months. Hey, that's a Twitch baby. You gotta name that thing. If you don't name it, I get to pick the name. You're always playing like 8 games at a time. Hey, that qualifies you as an expert on video games. Then you leave it to me? Okay. The name of your Twitch baby is the sound that the lightning shield in Sonic 3 makes when you collect it. It's like wow. That sound? That's the name of your baby.
Duel 2. All or nothing.
Oh cool, painting stream. How are your robot Satan zombies from space? I'm an Oki boy myself.
Pineapple Mage, thank you for the 13 months. Hey, Lucky 13. Thank you, man. They're good. Hold on, let me get you your kazoo shout out. Thank you. Wang. Yeah. Satan zombies. Yeah, you know, Satan zombies. I gotta start painting this now. The lighter shade, because this is the one that actually goes on top of this. I don't need to paint any of that. Plus, the new WoW patch came out like a week ago. Ooh, what did they add? Blood Angel Team or Thousand Suns with Sorceress and Ahriman. It costs a buttload, but... Oh, dude, trust me, painting's easier than you think it is. The trick is just to thin your paints, and that way everything goes on thin, and you can get the details easier. It takes a couple coats and it takes longer, but it looks a lot nicer. Trust me, I'm not very good at painting either. I just sort of fake it. Oh, this is weird.
Heaven or hell.
Oh, I don't know how I
Duel
feel
1.
about this.
Let's rock.
All they added to WoW was more outrage to the community. Oh unsexy heritage armor for my blood elf.
Thank you, Odd Souls, for the 2 months. Thank you. You know, it's... I didn't hear a lot about this release. Like, this expansion, it was around for, like... It felt like everybody was playing it for, like, a week and then stopped playing it. I felt like everybody played Legion for longer. But I don't really know much about this patch, or this expansion. Yeah, Duncan. All hail Duncan. Yeah, Parasite, I'm a huge Warhammer 40,000 fan. I have been for many years.
Here comes
Hey,
the
Parasite,
Daredevil.
thank you for the Twitch Prime, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you so much for that Twitch Prime, dude. Thanks for believing in me this month. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Do you remember when you could field a full Satan? Oh, yeah, that was back in, what was it? 3rd or 4th? When they were 0-1? Fucking Nightbringer? I have my Nightbringer. You guys want to see my Nightbringer model? I'm really proud of it. I'm actually really proud of my Nightbringer model. Because it matches the theme of my, Hold on. Matches my porcelain theme. I might have to adjust the focus here, but hold on. Oh, he's a little blown out because he's so bright. So I'm going to have to turn it down a little bit. There we go. Because I have an extra light on here. Oops. So that's what I did for the Nightbringer.
Duel 2. All or nothing.
Oh, what's this?
Thank you, Cyber Dystopia, for the 13 months. Thank you. Yeah, this was I really liked painting all the fabric on him. I thought it was really fun. Like all the folds and everything, they're all highlighted and whatnot. I know he doesn't really fit with like the Nightbringer theme or whatever, but you know what? I thought it looked cool, and that's what's important. It doesn't really matter. Orc skin is so fun to paint. It better be, because if you are playing an orc army, you're going to have to paint it 50 million times. Nightbringer is so expensive. Is he still expensive? Well, he got a point reduction, didn't he? He's only like 160 now. Woo! Is your Nightbringer resin or metal? Resin. So it's not the old... Was the old one metal? Yeah, it was heavy as fuck. No, mine is the resin kit. I've started painting models with Conquest magazines. Ooh, interesting. You know, it sucks. Last edition, there was a really good formation called Conclave of the Burning One for Necrons, and it was 2 Cryptex and a Satan, right? Any Satan. So I basically gave one of the Cryptex the Shroud of Darkness, and then just teleported the Satan and the 2 Cryptex into enemy lines, and then just sort of like went to town. Plus, the other nice thing was you had to wound the Cryptex on the Satan's toughness, and they got the invulnerable save from the Satan. So they got the 4+ invulnerable. That was some wild, wacky fun time. People really liked that one. Just kidding. They hated it. You see the new Orc armor release? No. Somebody was telling me that Speed Freaks are like crazy good now. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, you know what? There's a couple. Kayla! So nice to see you. You know, whenever I get one of these alerts, I'm always like, is this Kayla? Kayla? Thank you so much.
Well, hello there.
Well, hello there to you too. Kayla, thank you for the 420. What's up, dude? How are you? Love you too, buddy. Run 40k Dark Heresy group, and Orc Pirates were the first thing I threw at my group. Lots of fun. Nice. Is Dark Heresy the, that's the pen and paper, right? Indeed it is. Yeah, I never messed with the pen and paper stuff for 40K, but I always wanted to. I was going to be in a game with some friends, but I don't have to paint any of that. Why do I keep doing that? This is what I have to paint. I should probably start highlighting. I think that looks pretty uniform. I'm trying to get it to look like uniformly kind of flat white.
Heresy. Heresy.
Of course.
I'm afraid not.
What do you mean? Kunai with chain! What is this?
Me bots now #charity.
Commando Joe, thank you so much for the 500 bits, and welcome our new dungeon boss, Commando Joe. Welcome. Wait, is Tumblr? Wait, is today? No, it's the 17th, right? That Tumblr's dead. Three more days, yeah. Rest in peace, Tumblr. You were a shitty hell site. I mean, it's sort of sad because on the one hand, that's how I got started, but on the other hand, that site is bad, so whatever. Said now because it means I can do that as follow to Tumblr. Yeah, I guess a lot of the artists were going to Twitter now. Okay, this should be good. Twitter Newgrounds. Oh, Pixiv! I forgot about Pixiv. Is it Pixiv or PixIV? You know, I thought about, did I ever tell you guys? I thought about making abridged content and then just posting it on Pornhub. Because they wouldn't flag it for copyright. Get better ad revenue. Scox made a Pornhub channel so he can review hentai. Oh yeah, I remember him saying that. So I want to hit the edge of this, like this, in case anything pokes over the edge. You can see it. for now. Okay, I need to paint this. I hope you guys don't mind that this is basically just like me doing coats of gray on the same pieces over and over again. It's nice to have company while I paint, you know? Yeah, I enjoy the company too. It's nice, because otherwise this gets so monotonous. But it looks good when it's done, I promise. Oh, thanks, D-Had.
Red is the fastest color.
My bad Borky impression. Porky and Zed. Thank you. I appreciate that. What is the pot called? Wait, what pot? The paint? Ulthuan Gray. It's just Ulthuan Gray. So, when I paint white, and in general, for you mini painters out there, if you're gonna ever do something white, don't ever do it white. Do it a very light gray, and then highlight it with white. Ceramite white? Is ceramite white like an off-white? Is it like a bone? Because I do everything gray, and then I highlight it with white, and it's like a really soft gray. Or like a really soft white, which is what I like. It's like a white? Oh, it's like, skull white. I knew that one is skull white. Yeah, yeah, you don't ever really want to paint anything that color. Like, you could, but it would look weird. It wouldn't look like it has any realism to it. Because very few things are like that white. Would have a little depth as well. Yeah, because you can't highlight it. You can't highlight white with anything. Can we see some of your best minis? Let's see. Do I do any modeling with green stuff? A little bit. I think my tomb blades are my best models. Okay, let me get those. Hey, that's great, Mad Hippie. Congrats on the perfect score. Well, painting takes practice, just like studying. Okay, I think my best models are my tomb blades, which are these bad boys right here. So you can sort of see where I went for... Actually, let me turn down the exposure. Here we go. You can see them a little better when it's like this. Yeah, painting the Gauss Blaster. You like the base detail? Thank you. They're flying bases, but I flocked them anyway because I don't like when flying units just have the clear base. So it's easy to flock them. I just made them look like my other bases. As you can see. Nice dry brush on the base. These actually are not dry brushed at all. There's no dry brushing on there. It's all layered. Am I excited for the Broly movie? I mean, I might check it out. Yeah, you can see I have the nebula scopes on the back. And, oh, yeah, the base is dry brushed for sure. That is dry brushed. Oh, put you over here. But yeah, Tomb Blades are very good now. Although, unfortunately, the nebula scopes aren't as good as they used to be. Because now cover saves just give you +1 to your armor, as opposed to an actual cover save. So the nebula scopes used to take away cover saves, which was really good. But eliminating a cover save, so eliminating +1 armor from cover is still pretty good. Have you ever accidentally drank paint water? No, but I have a worse story if you want to hear it. I've done something worse. So I had these eye drops, right? And because my eyes were really dry. Yes. I accidentally put ink in my eye. Because I thought I reached over and I thought they were my eye drops, but it was the ink. It was a wash. Yep. That was real dumb. But I washed my eye out and it was fine. Just stung. Did you go blind? No, but everything went really dark for a second, and I was like, what the fuck? I can see fine. Like, yeah, that's how I got my Sharingan. Mangekyo in the eyes. What the fuck is this? Oh, here. Let's go with this. We'll go to classic. Were you colorblind before that? Yes. Hey, see you later, Pineapple Mage. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Be well, okay? Yeah, Warhammers. Warhamster. Do you ever play pen and paper RPGs? I'm in a couple role-playing games right now. Most of them are on Twitch. And actually, the VODs are on YouTube as well. You can search for Oddballs, which is the one I do on Roleplay, or twitch.tv/itmejp. And I'm also currently in a campaign called The Unexpectables, which is a D&D 5e campaign, which is on twitch.tv/Takahata101 or youtube.com/Takahata101. You played some of the RTS games? Oh, wait, did I change my focus? Here we go. Oops, I was a little out of focus there. Yeah, I love the RTSs too. Did you ever play Dawn of War 1? I really liked that one. I thought Dawn of War 1 was like one of the best RTSs that they made. And also probably among my top RTSs. I love Dawn of War 1. You have all of them on your Steam? Nice. I have a bunch of 40k games. I really liked Space Marine. Even though that wasn't an RTS. I actually really enjoyed that one. I thought it was really cool. Top RTS for me is still Homeworld. Ooh, Homeworld's good. Yeah, Space Marine was very good. The voice acting was top notch. The story was like engaging. I actually really liked the characters. They like fleshed out a Space Marine captain, which was cool. Yes, Crazy Beggar, 100% agree. The multiplayer was cool too. I actually really, really liked the multiplayer for Space Marine. I thought it was really good. It reminded me of Jedi Academy's multiplayer. I don't know if anybody ever played that, but with like picking your specializations and your loadouts and everything. The graphics were really good for the time. They were. Now, I don't know if anybody ever played Fire Warrior. But who wants to be a Tau? No, I never played the Dreadnought mode. Jedi Academy is still one of the best. I love Jedi Academy. Jedi Academy multiplayer, my favorite thing to do in Jedi Academy multiplayer was take max force jump and max force pull and then jump really high and yank somebody up in the air so then they would take fall damage and die on the way down. That was a really cheesy way of killing somebody in Jedi Academy multiplayer. Do you ever play War of the Monsters on PS2? Was that the one with the eye that was made of, like, electricity? Was that War of the Monsters? Yeah. I did play that game. Playing these Space Battle Warhammer games that let you control spaceships? No, I never played any of those. Tau should have been eaten, not squats. Rip. Rip squats. Weren't squats around in, like, Epic 40K? Yes. Yeah, I remember they had like a giant mining drill, didn't they? Ever played Battlefleet Gothic Armada? No, never played those. The only Warhammer 40K games I really ever put time into were Space Marine, Dawn of War, which I played a lot of, Dawn of War 2, but only the survival mode in Dawn of War 2. And I bought and owned Space Hulk, but it was so bad but that was like on release, and it was so bad on release that I like never touched it after the initial like messing around with it. Try out Gothic Armada? Sure. Can I be Necrons? And do they have death croissants? Picked up Deathwing 1 release and it was really bad. I heard they fixed it, but I haven't gone back. Yeah, I don't know. Whenever a game comes out and it's super buggy, even if they fix it later, it rubs me the wrong way. The only game that I was happy that they fixed and gave a second chance to was Chrono Trigger. The Chrono Trigger PC release, they actually fixed that, and it's like almost the definitive edition now. So that's pretty cool. The Chrono Trigger PC release was really bad originally. When it first came out, it was really buggy and bad. But they fixed it. It's time. Yeah, right, Zelda? Get out of here. You want a Chrono Cross remaster? I want the Chrono Cross OST. Ooh, that might be something fun to listen to. I really like the Chrono Cross OST. I actually had this conversation with somebody the other day about Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross is a good game, but it's a terrible sequel to Chrono Trigger. If it was just its own game, it would have been fine. But they shoehorned a bunch of shit about Chrono Trigger in there, and I thought it was really ham-fisted. Chrono Trigger PC release was port of the mobile version. Yeah, but then they fixed it. And now it works really well. That's the one I played on stream when I played through Chrono Trigger. To be fair, Warhammer 40k games get released every other week. Yeah. It's a popular IP, that's for sure. I think this is my favorite classical playlist I've found so far. Who's been fisting hams? Well, Squaresoft, when they tried to make Chrono Cross. Can you imagine if they made a third Chrono game? Like, can you imagine if Squaresoft went in there and was like, alright, bitches. Have I tried Battletech? No. Nay. I love piano music. Chopin, Liszt, and Rachmaninoff are amazing to do work too. Yeah. It really helps the concentration, you know? Did you ever finish Hustle Cat? We did a lot of the routes. But looking forward to Chapter Approved. Didn't Chapter Approved already come out? I think it's out. From what I saw, a bunch of Necron stuff got point reductions. A lot of it. And a lot of it got pretty hefty point reductions, too. The only thing that got a point increased was the Tesseract Vault. But I really wasn't planning on using one of those anyway. But Nightbringer got a point reduction. Triarch Praetorians and Triarch Stalker got point reductions. Night Scythe got a point reduction. That's why I'm using one. Tons and tons of things got point reduction.
Deek.
Hey, Zero! Thank you so much for the 69. What's up, dude? Although, you know, it's tricky. I'm Wondering whether or not I want to replace my Warrior's Gauss weapons with Tesla. I've really been agonizing over that. And somebody who's more knowledgeable than me, I'm sure, can chime in, but... Zero, thank you so much. No, not loot enough. Gauss is better against save 3+. Tesla is good for Horde, but I like Gauss shenanigans it can do. I wish I could just do magnetic weapons on them. Like magnetize the Gauss flares, or Gauss blasters, and then magnetize the Tesla, and then just stick them on there. But I don't really know how to do that. Yeah, because, like, if I'm gonna play Ash, Ash plays Tyranids, so obviously I would want Tesla. But Hey! Something witty! What's up, guys? How's it going? Hi, everybody.
Well, well, well. If it isn't something witty gaming. They made that one show. What's it called? Sword in the Stone Abridged, right? Man, why you gotta abridge a Disney movie, man?
Thank you so much for the raid, guys. What's going on, everybody? Painting miniatures? Yes, Sourchuck. I'm doing a miniature painting stream right now. I've been back in the mood to do something creative, so you know how it is. I was like, well, what can I do that I'm actually good at? And that would be this. What's up, everybody? How are you? Listening to classical music. Painting miniatures. Games Workshop is releasing spin-off to the main stuff more like recently, like Blackstone Fortress. Oh, cool. Who's that one Imperial Guard guy who's like Blackadder again? Caiaphas Cain? Taka was saying that those books were really good. Hero of the Imperium? Caiaphas Cain, yeah. I wanted to check out some of those books. You're also good at being a fish man? Well, thank you. Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I'm just glad people like Zenryo. Apparently the audiobooks for Caiaphas Cain is really good. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna get gray in there. The reluctant commissar. Yeah, that's a good way of describing him. Okay, so we're working our way up to this shade of white, or gray, which is what we really want. The Kane books are awesome because it shows the non-crazy god-killing side of 40k. Yeah, I'd really like to check them out. Yeah, so I do like a bunch of coats of very thin paint, and it gives a very soft look, you know? Some third-party miniature maker does a Caiaphas Cain model. That's really good. Oh, that's awesome. So, Mortal Kombat 11. Well, I've never been a big Mortal Kombat guy, but I'd be willing to try it. Games with block buttons don't always sit right with me, but I warmed up to Soul Calibur, so who's to say? Do I have any Forge World models? You know, it's funny. I've always wanted one, but I could never really justify buying one. I really, really, really want to get the Seraptech Heavy Construct. That's such a cool model. I'd love to build and paint that on stream. I think that would be so cool. Try MKX first. You can get it for like 15 bucks. Oh, nice. Maybe I will check it out. You know what? I will say this. As much as I never really touched Mortal Kombat, I loved watching it. I loved watching high-level Mortal Kombat. I thought it was awesome. Oops, we're getting too many brush strokes there. That's not good.
Little bits.
Do not forget the greatest hero of the Imperium, Aikato Sicarius. For Aikato Sicarius, am supreme among heroes, for Aikato Sicarius have repelled all of the Emperor's foes, because Aikato Sicarius am the best Sicarius that ever Sicariused.
Dio, thank you for the 100. Listen, you're talking a lot about Sicarius, but nobody's talking about Yarick. Why is nobody mentioning Commissar Yarick? I mean, come on. Pyres of Armageddon? Nice. Yarick and Helbrecht are currently heterosexual life partners chasing Gadskull. What was the book where the Necrons and the Blood Angels work together to fight the Tyranids? Which one was that? I wanted to read that one really bad. The Silent King, yeah. Hey, what's up, babe? How's it going? I'm good. I'm sorry you're not feeling so good right now, but hopefully you'll recover. Yeah, I very much wanted to read that one. Was it a book or just a fluff piece in a codex? It was a book, wasn't it? Oh yeah, she's here to scream. Yes, Cerny is here. She dropped a hundo like a baller. Yeah, Ash has to finish making her Tyranids. Her Tyranids that can't eat Necrons. They're gonna get indigestion and all die. Yeah, that's okay. This is the bottom anyway. I read The Silent King in a book of short stories called The Crusade. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Paps is also part of my army. Not a model of Paps. Literally just you put Paps on the table, and anything she knocks over is counted as a casualty. Yeah, the real Paps. She will lick everything and it will die. Yeah. She's got acidic spit.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible.
Sup.
What the Holy shit, Cernia fucking balling out. Jesus Christ, dude. Thank you. Dude, thank you so much. Holy shit. Cernia. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Chief. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I never know, man, this classical music makes what I'm saying seem like way more emotional. But I am emotional about this. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All the support I get from you guys really means a lot to me. So thank you very much. Thank you so much for supporting this dumb stream that I do, you know. It's thanks to you guys that I didn't give up years ago, you know. Bring back the 2 minutes of B movie. I mean, you might have to wait for my birthday. We have a couple probates around here. You'd be surprised. It's thanks to all these really awesome and generous people that I'm able to, you know, upgrade my stream setup. Oh, by the way, because you guys wouldn't, get off my case about cleaning up my office, I bought a shelf to put all my consoles on. And it looks really nice. Hey,
Daredevil.
Admiral Sweet. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you, man. Hold on. Thank you. Show the shelf off? Okay, hang on. Let me paint the sides here. And then I'll show you. I built the shelf myself. Myself on a shelf. Don't evoke probate. You'll summon him and his millions of bits. He was in here the other day, actually. He complimented me on my Necrons, which was very nice of him. He didn't have to do that. That looks good. Okay. Let me see if I can do this right. See? Look how much nicer that looks. Do you see that? So I know that's sort of still a mess. I need to clean that up. But look. See? Up. Here we go. Oops. How did I have this before? I don't remember. There we go. That's good enough. Dim cables, though. Don't. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah, it's a shrine to the machine god. Exactly. Ooh, I should paint under there. And then I gotta do highlighting, which is the part I'm the worst at. Incoming cable fire? Nah, it'll be fine. You know, it's funny. I didn't know anything about that, what is it, Custodes faction? All the gold fucking Marines. Yo, that faction is fucking nuts. How did that faction get approved? They're, like, actually insane. Everything has, like, a 4+ invulnerable. What am I talking about? The Custodes faction, which is like super Marines. Yeah, the Emperor's personal guard. Yeah, they're like the Space Mariniest Marines. Did I eat? Yes, I did have lunch. But I might make something at around 7. They're uber expensive per model, so really low model count. Yeah, there's like a full army would be like 30 or something. There's like 30 models in the entire army. Oops, hang on. I gotta turn my hat around. You get like 5 guys? Really? That's such a crazy small force. Kinda nice though. Don't actually have to buy a lot. Hey, what's up, Carla? How's it going? You can 3 bike squads and a knight in a 2K list. Wow. And wait, and that's like 2K? Wow. If you hate painting, they're the best army. That used to be Grey Knights, right? Because it was just like, buy a bunch of fucking Terminators. Buy a bunch of Terminators, and you have like maybe 40 models. But fuck Grey Knights, honestly. The X-Files of Space Marine chapters. Brother Captain, did you hear that a Marine was stabbed? Or what is it? Brother Captain, did you hear that an enemy was, that a fellow Marine was stabbed repeatedly by a large blunt object? Ever heard of the knife demon? I've got $60 on my Steam account, and I don't know what to buy. What do? Do you own Enter the Gungeon? I've spent a lot of time on that one. That's a really fun roguelike, if you're into roguelikes. Did we finish Breath of Fire 3? No. Okay, so you own Enter the Gungeon. You've got $60. Let me think. What is worth $60? Good question. Man, I don't know. I haven't been playing Steam games a lot lately. I've mostly been doing retro stuff. Oh, Kingdom 2 Crowns just came out. That game looked really fun. I played the fuck out of Kingdom. Oh, Gris. That's right. Gris. What's the other one? Dusk, I think. Is that Quake style shooter? Yeah. I remember, I think Zito said he was going to stream, or he was going to play that. That game looked really cool. I looked that up after he recommended it. Wait, what is it? Oh, wait, are you talking about Dusk or Gris? Because I don't really know what Gris is. I only saw screenshots of it. Plays Slap City. Oh my god. Wasn't Slap City like basically just Melee, but with like a different skin or whatever? Weren't a lot of the mechanics like Melee based? GOG is having a huge winter sale now through January 3rd. Ooh, Full Throttle. Nice. I remember when Poke was like super obsessed with that game. Poke would play Slap City all the time. Oh, Gree instead of Gris? Gree? That would make sense considering how arty it is. More like farty. Oh, Age of Empires 2. So many weekends of mine were spent playing Age of Empires 2 LAN multiplayer with my friends. There we go. That looks better. Okay, so now that that's good, we can start highlighting. Or finish highlighting, because we already started a little bit here. Alright, this is the part where I need to, like, ultra hyper concentrate. So if I don't immediately respond to you, that's why. Because this shit is so fucking hard. Highlighting is, like, the most difficult part for me. Shit. I already fucked up. Hold on. There we go. Sloppy. There we go. Okay, okay, we're getting there. This is really hard. I kind of fucked up at the end there, but it's okay. I can fix it eventually. So I don't know if you're going to be able to even see this because of the way. But can you see along the edge there, the white? I have to do that on every single edge. It's really hard, and it's like the most concentration intensive part of painting, in my opinion. Hey, Terabyte, thank you so much for the 10 bits. Thanks, I'm glad that you are. Sometimes I'm worried that they're a little dry, but I'm happy that people like them. Here we go. Hey, Timbold Slayer, what's up? Whew. Hey, Doppel, how's it going, man? There we go. That was actually nice. Hey, Swinton, what's up? I hope I said that right. Otherwise, gosh, I would feel bad. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Ah, fuck. God, ugh. Quinten. Got it. Oh, I fucked up again. This is bad. Ugh, I'm gonna have to fix that later. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that at a different time. I think Krandor has said my name differently every time I've subbed to him. I feel like he just does that to do it. He just says people's names differently. Ooh, this is looking so much better. Highlighting is a huge fucking pain. But it really improves the look of your models. It's so time consuming. But it really does make a difference. Some Common Rider model kits? I don't think I ever did any Common Rider models, although I am a big fan. Oops. This is gonna look really good once it's all done. I promise you. Well, I don't promise you, but I attempted O's and went to do Skull. Ooh. Well, O's has a lot of different colors on them. Skull, mostly just black and silver. Hey, what's up, George the Tree? How's it going? Wow, I'm surprised there's 140 people in here watching me. I would assume that this would be the most boring part. No, we all hate video games. Yeah, I mean, honestly, video games were a mistake. There's so many hard edges here. There's a lot of highlighting I have to do. I'll show you a close-up of the, This is perfect background for when I do repair stuff, so it's pretty rad. Oh, I'm glad. Actually, how many followers did we get today? We got a lot of followers. Thank you, everybody, for following my channel. I really appreciate that. My name's Octo. I stream 6 days a week. So happy you could join us here. Oh, I nailed that. I nailed that highlight, and then I fucked up immediately after. Y'all better get hype as fuck for these highlights, because they're looking really good. Oops. Shit. God damn it. I'm fucking up here. Ugh, damn it. That sucks. Well, I fucked up a little bit, but I can fix it later. It's okay. Peep it? Wait, what? Peep what? What am I peeping, babe? Damn it. Keep fucking up here. These hard angles are really strict when you're highlighting them. Use a smaller brush for highlights? This is the smallest brush I have. Check your phone. Okay. Oh, that's really good. Where'd you get that? This is the smallest brush I own at the moment. Babe, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that sweater? I'm not telling, but show chat. Okay, hang on. It's very good. I'm very jealous. Oof. Oh, I gotta paint that too. I didn't think of that. We could have been matching. We still can. Where did you get it? I can still get one. Oh, wait a second. This is bugging me. Whoa. Okay, we can go to Target. We're going to an ugly Christmas sweater party, so. Oh, the flan's being made? Oh, that's great. Oh, they're gonna love it. Ash's grandma, Nana, makes really fucking good flan. And I do a really good impression of her. We will share the delicious flan. Yeah, it's the best. She really does make incredible flan. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, he's hot outside, yeah? Oh yeah. He's so hot outside, yeah? How are you, Alex? Oh yeah, you're good? Okay. That's what her grandma sounds like. Yeah, she's great. Your grandma's great. Here we go. Okay, so you got a pug stocking? Aw, that's so cute. Okay, so they're not done yet. I probably need to do a little more. But and I need to clean up some of them, but you can kind of see the highlights on there. Around the edges and stuff like that. Once you get all of them, it looks really good. The only problem is because I don't use a lot of color, I just have to rely on the white highlights because I don't use a lot of bold colors in my models. So to add depth, I just really have to use the highlights. Ugh, and then I gotta paint all of this. This is gonna take forever. I should start on this, actually, because this is definitely gonna be seen. So we have to highlight the top, because this is the part that fits over this. So we absolutely have to highlight this. Otherwise it's going to look really sloppy. Not picking a washable color scheme is a bold choice, but the white looks really cool with the gold details. Thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think the gold stands out with the white. And if I kind of fuck up, I can fix it. Shouldn't be a big issue. Yeah. You're Stormcast again? Stormcast is from Age of Sigmar, right? I don't know much about that. Do you ever use this line when flirting? No, but that would have been really good. I don't really know anything about Age of Sigmar. Everybody who plays it swears by it, though. They say it's really fun. I just miss fantasy. You missed the setting? Yeah. I thought the setting was really cool. Does anybody remember... Oh, what was the MMO for Warhammer Fantasy? Whoa.
Here comes a daredevil.
Big Smooth. Thank you so much for subscribing, man. I appreciate that. Big Smooth, welcome. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thanks for believing in me this month. I appreciate that. That's what I always say. Because, you know, could have given your Twitch Prime to anybody, but you gave it to me. So thank you. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, it was just Warhammer Online. It was alright. Though too much PvP oriented. Yeah, I do remember that. I remember they had, like, the group quests where you could do them all together. I thought that was neat. I played a Black Orc for, like, 5 seconds. And that was it. I don't think there was a 40k one, was there? If there was. I never heard about it. I remember, and tell me if anybody else remembers this. Does anybody else remember when there was, like, rumors of a StarCraft MMO, and it was, like, Worlds of StarCraft? And everybody was like, with the success of World of Warcraft, Blizzard is making a fucking... oh, it was, but it was a horrendous failure. Ooh, rip. It only makes sense for Blizzard to go into their sci-fi IP and make that an MMO too. Remember that being Titan? Really? No. Is that what became Titan? And then Titan became Overwatch. The funny thing about Overwatch is I remember them saying that, and I don't know if I'm remembering this correctly, but didn't they say that, like, Overwatch was, like, one part of Project Titan? They couldn't make the MMO work? Yeah. Yeah, it was just, like, one part of it. And it's like, oh. Everybody fucking loves it. I wonder if we'll ever find out what it was. Think they'll ever reveal? Like, do a tell-all? That'd be pretty cool. I'd be interested. They could make the MMO work. It looks like you're painting the same as 2 hours ago. It's very subtle. It's a slow process. Oh, I forgot about Ghost. Oh, man. I forgot that was a thing. That was what's her name? Nova, right? That's where Nova's from. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that. Holy shit. StarCraft kind of never really had the resurgence they were expecting, did they? Or did it? Like, I think they thought that StarCraft 2 was gonna, like, change everything. And then they fucking released, and then, like, it just didn't really, you know, it just didn't really catch on. I think people just kind of, like, went back to playing StarCraft 1. They gave Nova her own campaign in StarCraft 2 that kind of played like Diablo 3. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's good that people are enjoying it. I remember when StarCraft was released. I was in 5th grade. No, 4th grade. When StarCraft came out. And everybody lost their fucking mind over it. It, like, changed the game, pretty much. But RTSs were huge back then. Oops. Shit. Shit. Oh, I fucked up real bad. That's okay. It's fixable. We can fix it. Oh, that's gonna look so cool. That's gonna look so cool when it's all done. You guys, this model's gonna look so sick when I'm all finished with it. Like, for real. It's a shame that RTSs aren't in anymore. Well, honestly, I feel like the way it went was first everyone had to make an RTS, right? This was like years ago, like a long, long time ago. First, everyone had to make an RTS. Then, everyone had to make an MMO. Then, are the Croissant Wings going to be black or white? They're going to be white. Then, everyone had to make a MOBA. And then, everyone had to make a collectible card game. And now, everyone has to make a Battle Royale. Let me know if I'm forgetting anything. Don't forget hero shooter. Oh, yeah. I think that sort of ties into MOBA, though. Does anybody remember Super Monday Night Combat? I really liked that game, and I wanted it to succeed, but it never really, like... It never really, like, passed that barrier. That was a hero shooter from forever ago. You forgot open world games? Was that really ever a trend, though? What made me pick Necrons? I always thought undead were cool. And I played vampire counts when I played fantasy, so this seemed like the logical step. I gotta fix those highlights, they're sloppy. Oops. How long have I been going for? 2 hours? I might actually need a break real quick. Also, Terminator. Oh, yeah. I mean, Terminators are sweet. We all know that. Smite is still going. I actually get auditions for Smite quite frequently. Never gotten cast, but I've auditioned for them a lot. It's still going nowadays, but it looks like a Flash game with all the extra bells and whistles they added. Oof. Gotta be honest, I've never played it. Some of the character designs are cool, though. Like, sometimes they'll send me a character, like a skin that hasn't been revealed yet. And I'll be like, ooh, this is kind of neat. Favorite racing game? Ooh. Bomberman Fantasy Race, maybe? I just want Warhammer 40k Dark Millennium, as it looks better than Eternal Crusade. Well, you know what I actually really liked?
He fought.
The Crazy Beggar, thank you for the 100 bits. You know what? You know what I really miss was Dawn of War Dark Crusades campaign mode. That was like the best campaign mode I've ever played. I know somebody out there feels the same way. I guarantee it. Yes, thank you. It was so good. I think I actually beat it as Necrons. That campaign took a while. I never played Soulstorm. I had it, but only to get the Dark Eldar units for skirmish. All of Dawn of War 1 expansions had a campaign? I think so. I was kind of bummed that Dawn of War 2 was more like a squad-based thing and not really like a base builder thing. Because I thought the base building in Dawn of War 1 was so cool. I thought it was so cool. Ooh, what do you call it? What was I gonna say? Oh, you know what was super lame, though? The fact that the ultimate unit for the Tau in Dawn of War 1 was the fucking Crutox. How lame was that? Oh, I'm absolutely gonna give the Warcraft 3 remaster a go. I love Warcraft 3. I used to play custom maps all the fucking time. It looks like so much fun. Did Space Marines have a super unit? Yeah, the Land Raider, I think. Wasn't that their super unit? You could build loads of Land Raiders? Was it the... It wasn't the Grey Knights, was it? What was their super unit? No, it wasn't Dreadnought. I know they did have one. Every faction had one. Chaos had Bloodthirster. Necrons had Monolith. Eldar had Avatar. Tau had the Crutox. I think the Imperial Guard had the Bane Blade. What did the Orcs have? It was the Squiggoth. The Squiggoth. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Squiggoth. That thing was nasty. You get that thing into the middle of a base and it's fucking gone. It just stomps on everything. Whirlwind. Was it Whirlwind? I don't really think of Whirlwind when I think of super units. Whirlwinds actually used to be really bad. They were kind of like a joke tank. Have you seen the Ultimate Apocalypse mod for Dawn of War? No. Does it, like, remove unit cap or something? Let me see. Space Marines! Yes and no. Space Marines. I still think the best meme to come out of Dawn of War is metal boxes. That's my absolute favorite fucking meme. Hiding them in metal boxes. What a good fucking game. Hey, I think Dawn of War is honestly slept on. That game is like a cult hit, but more people need to... Like, I have a bunch of friends who are huge Warhammer fans, and they never played it. They're like, Dawn of War, what's that? And I was like, are you fucking serious? Unfriended. Listen, I can't be seen with you. You didn't know Dawn of War? Wasn't there a mod for Dawn of War that, like, added Tyranids? Yeah, I seem to remember that. It adds Titan units? Oh, nice. I think I actually downloaded that. Oh, that's gonna look so fucking cool. Fuck my ass, this is gonna look cool. I think... I don't know. I don't know about you guys. I think this is gonna look pretty neat when it's done. Yeah? What do you think? You know what? I have an idea. I actually want to paint one of those spinal things in there gold. Where's weapon bronze? There it is. So check this out. This is just sort of an intuition that I have. I need a smaller brush than this. And I think I need more paint too. Manual shading for the under area? What do you mean, the under area? Oh, my focus, that's right. Sorry. You know what? While I'm here, I'm gonna fix the shading on my Nightbringer. Because I kind of fucked up.
Duel 2. All or nothing.
I fucked this up
Oh
that
golly
bad.
gee, a whole niner. I propose our bub, he name is Blemp.
Hey, Borfadorf, thank you so much. Thank you for the 9 months. Blemp? You're going with Blemp? I like it. It's a strong name, you know? I wouldn't mess with Blemp. There's a couple places here where I fucked up on the shading, so I'm gonna fix it. There we go. There we go.
Here comes a daredevil.
All right, there were a couple little spots that I Sir Saul, thank you Borfador for the 9 months. And Puns Mackenzie, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yo, it's a Friday. What the hell? Cernia's balling out on a Friday? Y'all are subscribing? Thank you for supporting the stream. You know, sometimes I worry that my stream is too boring. But I guess not. You guys seem to like it. So, thank you. So, thanks so much. Also, Jesus Christ, Cernia. Seriously, did you win the Canadian lottery? You're legally obligated to tell me. Just so I can congratulate you. Not for any other reason. No. Well, thank you regardless. Oh, thanks, Vedran Gaming. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. So I'll show you what I did in just a second. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Cernia. It was a year ago? Okay, well, still. Thank you. Thanks, Gam Gam. When my great-grandma passed away, I was bummed out because I couldn't go to the funeral because I had to work. But she was, I think, 106 when she passed away. We don't really know because she didn't have a birth certificate. Because she was born on an Indian reservation, so we think she was about 106 years old, but we're not sure. It's usually what we guess. Yeah. She was, like, still all there. The crazy thing, too, was that she was still all there. Like, 100%. Maybe she was an immortal. Maybe she just moved on to the next life. Her next life. That means she wasn't born? Is that how that works? Okay, so check this shit out. So see... Do you see what I did? I painted the little, spines in their gold as, like, an accent. So that way, when I put this on, it ties in more with the theme. Do you see? You would only really notice it if you look in there. But it looks nice. It's a nice, it's like a subtle detail. So, you know, like I said, you'd only really notice if you were looking in there, but when you do, it ties the theme of the alternating gold and silver, like, back pieces in with each other. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, George the Tree. Yeah, we were lucky. Mima was, like I said, she was 106, but she was still there. And you know what's funny is my grandma would go and visit her, right? My grandma would go and visit my great-grandma in the retirement home. And she'd say, oh, hey, hello, mother, you know, how are... She'd call her mother, which is really weird to hear your grandma call somebody that. She said, hello, mother. And my Mima would say, like, she would look at her and say, you know, Jean, there's people in here that are younger than you. She's just kidding, of course, but, you know, that's the kind of person Mima was. Her real name was Juanita, but nobody called her that. Everybody called her Mima. She was nice. She was very nice, but, you know, she was old. She was old, and she was, to be fair, she was almost deaf. She's very hard of hearing. What did I want? Plate mail? No, I want plate mail. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna bring up some of these things a little bit. Ugh. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah. I'm bringing the metal up just a little bit. Just for the highlights. Yeah, that'll look good. Not knowing anything about color schemes, is this all black with metal accents, a snazzy, well, this isn't the color scheme. I'm just doing the metal first on the wing. The wing is separate. The bodies are what it's gonna look like. The white with the gold accents. But yeah, this is, a color scheme that I came up with myself. painting deep parts is usually easier. Yep, it just makes it simpler. Can just dry brush this. I don't really need to get crazy with this. Oops. Dry brushing metal is just so much easier than actually painting it. There we go. So I brought the metal up just slightly so it's a little brighter, as you can see. Because it's, in the end, you can't imagine painting this much white, dude. It's a lot of fucking work. So in the end, it's gonna kind of look something like this. And then, yeah. Well, imagine this is the same color as this. I would... Here's the thing about undercoating in white. That's the problem. Is the shadows look different. The shaded areas, if you prime white, look very different. Hey, see you later, Doppel. Be well, okay? So, otherwise I would prime white, but the dark areas look different in my experience. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. But to me, like, the recessed areas look different if you prime it in white. Time is it? 7:24? I'm gonna take a quick break and heat up some food. I'll be right back. Okay? So, get this. I went downstairs to heat up my food, and there was mysterious pizza. So I just decided to eat that instead. I don't know where it came from, but no, it was not in the trash can. What sort of pizza? I think it's cheese, onions and peppers. It's pretty good. Sorry. What was your favorite pizza? I used to really like the, what do you call it? The pizza with the breadstick crust that Pizza Hut would make. Yeah, I really liked that one. Here, you know what? I shouldn't really be. Well, I still have so much left to do, but whatever, who cares? I was thinking, like, I shouldn't really be doing this step yet. Oh, wait. You're lactose intolerant, but YOLO. My favorite pizza is probably pepperoni and mushroom. I used to really like Meat Lover's Pizza, but then I realized that that's probably not the best pizza for me. I mean, pizza in general isn't good for you, but... Who cares if it's good for you as long as it tastes good? I mean, look. The lizard part of my brain wants to agree with you. But the part of my brain that likes being in good health doesn't exist, so I agree with you. Lizard brain emote. What if Octo 200 IQ, but with a lizard? I like it. Oh, I don't need to highlight that. You're not going to see that anyway. Actually, you're probably not going to see most of this. But I'm going to highlight it anyway, because I'll know. I'll know it's there. Oops. Thank you. His name is Vernon. Or Veron, sorry. His name is Veron. I do play the game, but I haven't played 8th edition yet. I haven't gotten a chance to play 8th edition. Office-wide 40k tournament? Well, other people would need to get armies. I don't even know if anybody else plays this. I feel like at some point or another, most people my age have at least tried Warhammer. Whether they stuck with it or not, well, that's different, but... Here we go. That looks nice for the engines. Well, you know what? Let's do the sides, too. Krendor, you can be the Krendor in Blood Bowl to everyone else's starter armies. Did Krendor play a lot of Blood Bowl? I mean, I knew he was into football, but I didn't know if he was, like, into Blood Bowl football, which is, you know, obviously very different. Played the video game version a lot with TB. Oh, okay. I never really got super into Blood Bowl. I own it, and I had fun with it. But, man, RNG totally fucks you in that game. I mean, of course, it's a dice-based game. Much like literally any other dice-based game. RNG plays a big factor, but... You know what? Hang on. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. There we go. Here we go. That looks a lot nicer on the engines. I'm gonna have to highlight those too. Where's the other crescent for my ship? It's over here, I think. Yeah. It's right here. I just haven't taken it off the sprue yet. I was waiting to get a pair of sprue cutters. Okay. What am I painting? Oh, right. I need the... What is it? Celestra Gray. Let's... You know what? Fuck it. Let's start painting the crescent, because I need to anyway. Ooh, painting along the circle edge is very satisfying. There's a lot of hard to see edges here. Oh my god.
At Octopimp, hi, how's it going? Just want to say thanks for your cool character that you made for the Unexpectables.
Aww.
He added some levity when they need it most.
Thank you so much. Lasume or Iasume? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I actually can't tell if that's a lowercase L or an I. But thank you for the 100 bits. And I'm glad you like the character. He's a lot of fun to play. He's very different from what I normally play in a D&D game. But I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun playing him. It's an L? Lasume. Okay, thank you so much. I'm glad that people like him. My biggest worry about Zenryo was that people would find him annoying, which I think some people do think he's a little annoying, but in an endearing way. So it's okay. He's the best. Thank you. He's a good boy. He tries really hard. He's just new to a lot of things. Yeah, see, so I'm gonna have to hit these panels all the way to the end, and then hit the other side. Then go over it with Ulthuan Grey. Him and Borky are playing off each other. It creates a vacuum of stupidity. I've got a lot of spells that are gonna be really, really fun. Now he's a good fishman, and he's gone to places. Man. Still live regardless. I'm so glad. I was really proud of my touching carpet joke. I literally planned that the moment Monty mentioned the carpet. She's like, there's a really nice velvet carpet. I was like, I'm gonna make this joke at some point. The joke was the best. Thank you. My favorite was Taka just screaming after I made it. He was like, ah! Ocean Man. I agree. The other thing is, I don't want to take away too much from the other guys, you know? Like, they have their characters, right? You know, and they're, like, established mannerisms and things, and I don't ever want to feel like I'm stepping on anyone's toes. Because very clearly, Borky is a comic relief. I don't ever want to feel like I'm encroaching on his territory. Does Zen use a weapon, or is he just a magic user? He has a weapon, but he's not very good with it. He has a dagger, but it's mostly he uses it as a tool and not really as like a weapon. I think he actually has 2 daggers. But it's just for like cutting rope or, you know, poking something he doesn't want to touch with his fins. Hey, thanks, Pumpkin Spice. I appreciate it. I'm doing well. How are you? I want Zen to meet Log and see what happens. I was really flattered. People said that they liked my guest character. They were like, keep him around. I was like, thanks. It's very sweet of you to say. See, so what I'm doing right now is I'm doing kind of like an undercoat. Of this Celestra gray, which is like a darker gray than the Ulthuan gray. So these things right now, you can definitely see, like these things, those are all Ulthuan gray. This is Celestra gray. So it's a darker shade for sure. But it works as kind of like an undercoat over the black. Because it covers the black better. Oops, no, we're okay. And then I paint the Ulthuan gray over this. I see you dip the brush into the paint and then dip it off somewhere. What am I doing? So what I'm doing is I have a palette over here that whoa, woo! I almost spilled my paint everywhere, but we're okay. So I have a palette over here that I'm mixing all my paints with the water so that they're a little thinner. Hey, welcome back, Mina. Here we go. Looks pretty nice, huh? The undercarriage like that when I painted the brighter silver over it. Now this, I need to fix this for sure. See? Do you see how nice that looks? So what I did here is, what's the song that's playing right now? Eric Satie. Six Nocienis for piano. So what I did is, well, the side isn't as good. I'm gonna have to fix the side a little bit, but... So, I painted a lighter silver, so the metallic part just sort of looks like a little more, it has a little more depth to it than just flat metal. You can see it better on this side. Wait, what are we talking about? That looks nice. Now we just have to do this part. Oh my god, what's happening? Stop scaring away the new faces, everybody. Oop, shit, I used too much. There we go. So, this is still Necron stuff? Yes, this is still Necron stuff. Ooh, shit, I gotta leave soon. So, see how I painted that brighter silver in there? From far away, that really adds a lot of depth.
Here comes a daredevil.
Hey! Board Geek, thank you for gifting that sub to Mina Tips. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, man. Welcome, Mina. We'll need some Necron-themed emotes. Maybe. Some Necremotes. So here's a comparison. So check this out. Ready? So here I've done the brighter silver, right? Here I haven't. Can you see the difference? So here I haven't highlighted the inner part of the silver, but here I have. But it's still shaded because it's the darker silver on the sides. Do you see how much more it pops and really looks metallic? Rather than this. This just sort of looks like dank and gray. Dank. But this is highlighted. Same with this. I hit this one. You can see I did that one in there too. But yeah, it's a huge difference. The paint is so smooth. It's because I do a thin coat. Yeah, so. And then you can see the highlights around the edges here. And then I also have highlights. Oops, here. Let's see if we can get this right. It's like this. Here. Wait. Yeah, there. Thanks, Pumpkin Spice. I appreciate that. Yep, so that's pretty much how it's gonna go. And then this is gonna fit on, oops, let me focus. And this is gonna fit on here, and so then imagine this being the same color as this. So it's gonna look, yeah, you can kind of see where it's going. Yeah, I think it's gonna look really cool when it's done. Did I do plate mail on these guys? No, I don't think I did. Did I do it on these guys? Yeah, I did it on these guys. Yeah, so yeah, we can kind of see how all my vehicles are going to look. Almost like the color difference, like, fuck it, give these Skelepoid gray wings. That's an interesting thought. I've seen people who use very different wing colors than the main body of the Night Scythe. I've definitely seen that be used very effectively as a design choice. I don't know if it would be ideal for me. I think this is actually going to be really cool when it's done, honestly. hunger for consistency. Look, I came up with an idea. I gotta stick to it, alright? That's gonna look so cool. It's a difficult color to do. It is a very difficult color to do. Go, you brave cron boy. Thanks, his name is Varen. I appreciate that. Yeah. I think because it's actually, I would argue that it's easy to do, but it's hard to do well. I think I do have a collection of these. Here, I can show you a warrior. So here's like a basic warrior that I did. These guys don't take very long to do. These guys are pretty simple. So you can see one of the design choices I made was the lower rank they are, the less gold details they get. So you'll see his shoulder blades are silver. The only real gold detail is the joints. So that's the whole thing I did, is like the higher rank they are, the more gold they have. Oh man, dude, you want to see my favorite is my Triarch Stalker. I need to fix him. He had some battle damage, but here's the Triarch Stalker that I did. Yeah, and then I did the heat ray underneath, all white. White and gold. I need to fix him because the back part fell off. And then, here's my Lord. So you can see I did, gold head, ooh. I kind of fucked up those highlights. Did something happen? Huh. Anyway, I need to clean him up a little bit. So you can see he's got a lot of gold on him. Same with the cloak is all gold and white. Thank you. I'm glad you like the color scheme. Hail to the chief. That's the chief, baby. And then I was wondering what details to do for the Nightbringer, but I think just having his cloak be white and then having his body be gold really worked quite well. So there's the Nightbringer that I did. It's all in white and gold. Yeah, I didn't want to go too crazy with him. I thought all gold would be too much. I was like, what if I did all gold on the Nightbringer? And then I was like, you know what? That might have been a little bit too much. Just dry brush him completely gold. Minimal effort, you know. Oh shit, I should leave. Hey, what's up, Kuba? I'm actually wrapping up right now. I have to go meet Ash. We're going to a pop punk show. I know, I'm sorry. Thank you, Mina. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I gotta wrap up because I gotta go meet my girlfriend. We're going to a show tonight. But I'll be back on Sunday. If you guys wanna come check me out again, I'll be back Sunday. I stream 6 days a week, so I'll be back. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys later. Sorry I'm wrapping up just as you get here, Kuba, but I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye everybody. See you. Thank you so much for liking my stream. Hey, Vetus. Thank you for the 1 bit. Do you collect White Dwarf magazine? I never did, but I always wanted to. Alright. Bye, guys. See you later. Thank you for watching. Thank you, everybody, for supporting the stream, too. That really does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.